Are you tired of always getting ganked by your enemies? Well, here are 8 ways you can do to stop getting ganked. First is knowing where the jungler first started their buff. The junglers are the ones that you should worry about the most, as they are the ones that gank first in the earlier stages of the game. All junglers have the same pattern when ganking. When they start at the red buff, they would go and gank the bot lane. Or when they start at the blue buff, they would go and gank at top. Junglers take about 1 minute and 20 or 1 minute and 40 seconds to get level 4, depending on the jungler. So between this time, be a bit careful, as there might be a possibility of a gank. Another way of knowing where junglers first started is by using the jungling scorecard trick. For example, let's say the jungler starts at the blue buff. The small one takes about 23 gold, while the big one takes about 107 gold. Adding it up will equal to 130 gold. Adding 300 gold to the initial start of the match, it will equal to 430 gold. So if you see a sudden spike in gold by the enemy jungler, they might be in the blue buff. Second is by having good map awareness. Now some of you might already know this, but 99.9% of players still forget this tip and still get ganked. So what I want you to do is every 5 seconds try to look at the mini-map from time to time to see where the enemies are at, and if you think there are some parts that I haven't talked about in this video, make sure to leave it in the comments below. Third is to figure out who is late in lane. Now there are 2 reasons for this one. 1, they're either just lagging, or 2, they're either leashing their jungler to help them farm faster. So if you see an EXP laner or gold laner late to lane, they could be leashing their jungler and would gank to the opposite lane. Fourth is to recall when you're at low HP. Look, I know you want to last hit minions so you can get more of that sweet gold, but you're just risking yourself of getting ganked and giving a huge lead to the enemy. So instead try to recall early so you don't get killed. Fifth is freeze lane or slow push. When you have an advantage in lane, try to freeze the lane or slow push so your enemy can't get any farm and unable to rotate. Fast clear your wave and help your teammates in objectives while your enemy is stuck clearing minion waves. And lastly is to have vision in the riverside. But why do we need vision there, you may ask? Well, because there are a lot of bushes, therefore there would be a lot of potential ganks. So it's best to have a tank to provide vision so that the team can be safe and know where are the enemies at. Or use heroes with projectiles to know if there are enemies in the bush. So what do you think of this video? Are there any things that I missed or haven't talked about? Share that in the comments below and click here if you want to see me play HOK to see if it's better than MLBB.